back to the Performance Kitchen. We have a fantastic guest with us today. He has pulled more shapes on the sand than David Hasselhoff. Chris Gregory. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Very well, thank you. I'm staring at an array of amazing foods in front of me. What are we making today?
We are going to be making a chicken chorizo roast dish. Yeah.
Amazing. Again, something I've never done before. So where do we start?
So we're going to start with the potatoes.
Yep.
Got to cook those first. And then while that's cooking, we can crack on with the chicken and like seasoning it and prepare everything else. And it should be done in about 40 minutes.
Gosh, okay, that's really quick. Right, so we'll need some knives and some chopping boards.
Okay.
Okay, you can
Cheers.
take the...
I'll take the big one.
I mean, you'll probably be doing most of the chopping, I'm not gonna lie. So when would you have this meal? Is this something that you would have whilst you're training or?
Yeah, I mean, this is like, I've only cooked this once before.
Okay,
so
this is a bit of a trial.
Yeah, I got a bit of inspiration from somewhere and tried it and loved it. So hopefully kind of bring it in a little bit more often. But I'd have it midweek, probably for a lunch. I cook it for dinner, then have it for lunch. And then, yeah, it's good for like if you've got friends coming over, you can feed about 4 or 5 people with this.
Okay.
If you've got a big enough baking tray.
Okay, so where are we starting and can I help you with it?
Yes, please do actually, if you don't mind. We'll start with the potatoes.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind chopping those up,
Yep,
a few of those up, that'd be good.
In half, in quarters, how would you like them?
I'll give you a little demo if you like.
That would be perfect.
I've got my own style.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, just like quite small chunks. I kind of cook them in like slices like this.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
I shall eagerly follow suit. So about nutrition and your when you're training, do you find that it is really important to have sort of a healthy diet when you're preparing for games?
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely massive. I think it's an area of performance sport that's been neglected or can be neglected sometimes, especially in like young athletes. Because when you look at like a full sporting program, you've obviously got the training, the strength and conditioning that goes into it, and then you've got performance psychology, and nutrition is an equally as big a part of that. Because what you eat obviously fuels everything.
How old were you when you first got into doing volleyball?
Started pretty late actually. I played tennis at school. That was my kind of first choice sport, but I wasn't really a kind of high level sports person at school. It wasn't like a first choice for teams and to represent my school at the top level. And then when London won the bid to host the Olympics in 2012, they started a nationwide search for like tall athletes.
Very specific.
Yeah, it was. Well, the program was called Sporting Giants.
Very aptly named.
Yeah, not Sport for Giants.
Okay.
Slightly different. But yeah, often gets confused. Sporting Giants, and so Steve Redgrave was the ambassador for the program.
Okay.
As a rower, and they were looking predominantly for rowers, handball and basketball.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Handball, basketball, and volleyball, of course.
Amazing.
And yeah, because London obviously had host nation places available for the teams, they were looking for athletes in time for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because height obviously supports all those 3 sports. If you've got long levers, then you can obviously row, with more power and pull more water. If you've got long levers for volleyball, then you've got a higher reach, a higher jump in theory. Yeah. So yeah, it was a full kind of nationwide search for the right players, and I signed up to be a part of it, and then got through the trials after about a year.
That's amazing.
And joined the program. So I was at school at the time. I was in sixth form at the time.
Okay.
And
so how long was that before you actually started competing professionally? What was your training sort of period? How long did you have?
Before London?
Yeah.
So the program actually started a lot later than I think they initially planned. And to be honest, it was too late in time for London.
Okay.
I mean, to turn someone that's never played the sport before into an Olympian to Olympic standard in 4 years is...
Okay, that's the only window they have for you.
Yeah, it isn't really long enough.
Okay.
But I mean, went into the development program, played at World Under 21 Championships and Junior Championships, and then went on to senior level pretty quick. Went to Olympic qualification rounds for London. I didn't actually compete in London. It was kind of well before my time, really.
Okay.
They sent other teams. And then, I partnered up with my current teammate after the Olympics.
Yeah.
And we went into this Olympic cycle before Rio.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do with these.
We're about ready. We're going to chuck them in here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just go for it.
Just sprinkle
Yeah.
all of them, even the sweet potato?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, perfect. Love that. Just in one amazing mess. Good catch.
Okay.
Compliments to myself.
That's a good job.
I'm actually a secret athlete. Nobody knows. So when you were actually recruited, did you have a choice whether you actually went into volleyball as such, or did you were like, oh, they need tall people, I could literally pick anything?
It was very specific.
Okay.
They looked at like your history,
Okay.
your sporting background, and they kind of select, and your kind of dimensions as like your arm span, your weight, things like that, and from that they determine like what they want to trial you for.
That's
so
amazing.
I got shortlisted for trials in rowing and volleyball. I didn't go to the rowing trial.
Not your thing?
It's not that. Obviously, if you're looking to go to the Olympics and win a medal, I mean, the British rowing programme is very successful.
Yeah.
So, you know, that would have been a good option in terms of like medal success, but
Yeah.
I didn't actually get the letter before the date. I missed it. I didn't read it. It went to basically my home address.
Wasn't part of the requirement.
Actually, it went to my home. It went to my home.
Just tight.
Yeah, it went to my other address, and I missed the trial. So I went to volleyball, and that was that.
Right. So what is next on the agenda?
Okay, so potatoes are in the oven.
Yeah.
They're going to be in for 15 minutes,
Okay.
and we're going to take them back out for the next bit. So
Yeah.
while that's cooking, we're going to get onto the chicken.
Right. Okay.
So we've got some chicken thigh here,
Mhm.
which is quite tender. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Bit of chicken, boneless and skinless. If you've got it, bones in it, then debone it for sure.
Yeah.
And then just cut them in half.
Yeah.
And then we're going to season them.
Yeah.
And then they're going to cook once the potatoes are done.
So what are we doing with the chicken?
Okay, so it's now time to season the chicken.
Yep.
So tablespoon of smoked paprika
Mm-hmm.
for the flavour. A little bit of cinnamon's optional, but I love it, so I'm going to chuck some in there.
Okay.
And then as soon as they're ready, which will be in a minute or two, then we'll chuck this on.
Okay,
And then,
amazing.
Good to go.
So you're just going to knead it in?
Literally, yeah, you got to get your hands dirty for this one.
Okay.
Got to get stuck in there.
All right.
It's not my favourite thing in the world, but it's kind of,
I'm going to leave you to it.
it's got to be done.
Yeah.
So paprika and cinnamon's in. So
Yeah.
literally,
Get your hands
get your
dirty.
hands in there.
Yeah.
Get your hands in there. Don't hold back.
Yeah.
And yes, mix it up, season it well.
So the next step is you're going to put this inside the oven with the potatoes.
I am indeed. So I'm going to get these out, see how they're
Yeah.
getting on. Oh,
Same mistake again.
it is hot.
It is
So,
really, really warm. Yeah.
They are cooking pretty nicely. I'm going to chuck
Yeah,
this on
that's
top
delicious.
just
Yeah,
to
go for it.
close the oven. Get this one as well.
Okay, awesome. So you're just going to pop them on top?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just going to nestle the chicken on top. I
Yeah.
might actually bring this over to here.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you do
go
that?
for it. Yeah, please do.
Okay. So I'm going to chuck this on here. Could do with another chopping board if you've got one.
Yeah, of course, that I can supply. What was your life looking like? Where were you heading before sport became
Yeah.
your thing?
I mean, I had a real love for tennis. I really loved it, and you know, Wimbledon was like the best time of year every year and things like that. But you know, by the time I got to sixth form, I hadn't really considered a career in sport. I didn't really think that I was of the right level to do it.
Yeah.
So I was studying psychology at school.
Yeah.
I applied to do psychology at Loughborough.
Yeah. I'm just going to move this sort of to the centre.
Yeah,
Let me
okay.
just pop these over here for 2 secs and whiz this across
Cool.
like so without burning myself.
Thank
That
you. Very skilled.
was Quite proud of myself right there.
So yeah, initially, applied to do psychology at Loughborough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all just changed last minute with the Sporting
Yeah.
Giants programme, and this opportunity to go and play sport was just like the most exciting thing in the world.
Yeah,
and kind
I
of
can imagine.
a bit of a dream come true. Sounds a bit cheesy, but yeah, it really changed my life, and it's kind of made me who I am today, being in a performance environment and playing sport, and
Yeah.
the friends I've made, the people I've met, the experiences I've had, has kind of, it's been incredible. Wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't change it at all.
I can imagine it's kind of like the highlight of somebody's career, being able to play for your country, to be the ambassador for your country. I think that's like a really massive
Yeah.
honour, really, So, okay, right, so.
So that's the chicken on top of the potatoes.
Yeah.
So we're going to put the tomatoes and the chorizo on there, a bit of feta
Yeah.
as well, and then bang it back in the oven.
Oh, sweet, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Right, okay, so we're just gonna chuck the
So yeah, we're on to the next phase.
Yep,
You're right, we're going to chuck the chorizo in there.
yep.
And the tomatoes, the very well chopped tomatoes.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. I chopped those myself.
So yeah, sprinkle them out nice and even.
Yeah.
Good for flavour as well, chorizo.
I'm gonna leave this to you, like, I mean,
I'm absolutely loving it.
yeah, I feel like you're in your element right now. I should be calling you Gordon Ramsay.
So feta, I'll admit, wasn't in the original recipe.
Okay.
I just chucked it on there.
Oh, off piece.
As a little bit of an extra.
Okay.
Just you know,
It's because you love cheese.
getting super creative. I think it was in the fridge
Okay.
while I was making it. I was like, okay, why not?
Okay, that's creative. I like it.
Sometimes you just wing it, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's my life.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
This one seemed to do okay.
I enjoyed it personally.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Do you like feta? Or?
I absolutely love feta.
Okay,
Any
you
form of
like it.
cheese,
Yeah.
I'm like all for, yeah.
Oh, you're good.
Anything that's conventionally bad for you, I'm all about it. I mean, that's pretty much my life, just one big cheat day. Every day. Okay, this looks amazing. These are like all my favorite things in one meal.
You can't go wrong, can you?
It's quite protein heavy as well, which is quite nice.
So yeah, in terms of like the actual health of this dish, I mean, chorizo's got a lot of fat in it.
Yeah.
Cheese got a lot of fat in it.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, the chicken and the potatoes potatoes are slightly higher on the glycemic index.
Oh,
After
okay.
that, so
Yeah, that's quite quick.
yeah,
Right,
40 minutes-ish.
let's pop her in. It's a she now, by the way.
It's a she.
Yeah,
What
she's
should we call her?
We should call her Beatrice.
Sheila.
Sheila.
Shall
I mean,
get
it's
it-
very
do you want
apt.
me to get
Yeah,
it-
of course.
Can we get this angle?
And Sheila goes into the oven.
So,
I hear you have some really great mushroom chopping techniques that you're going to show us today.
are you going to make me do
Yeah.
this?
Yes. Okay, so how do you chop your mushrooms?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
A little bit like this, nice and steady. Nice even chunks. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I was.
A bit
That's
like
not what I
that.
thought was going to be.
You wanted some like
Yeah, I mean
some
that's
of
what
that.
I. Yeah, I mean that's,
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
athletic way of chopping mushrooms.
It's not
Always,
really-
always working out at every opportunity.
it's not really part of my repertoire. Fast
Okay.
twitch chopping.
It's not part of your training plan.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I have another theory about how popular or why volleyball is so popular. I mean, out of any sport you see, like volleyball athletes look the happiest in life. Like everyone else looks a bit like, oh my gosh, like swimmers look like they're like kind of in pain, but volleyball athletes are like, yes, their hands are always in the air, like always high-fiving, always pointing. It looks just such a joyful sport.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back to like the 90s where the sport was absolutely massive in like LA and like the American tour, you had a lot of big personalities on there, like a lot of characters. It's a fiery game, it's like a fast, dynamic game, requires a lot of athleticism. And that's why I think it's like so entertaining.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it's every year it's got like more and more. It's always been professional, but I mean more and more serious. Like for the players, like the players are a lot more kind of tuned into the match rather than kind of like crowd pleasing.
Yeah.
But there are still some good characters out there that love it and they live off, they like thrive off that.
Right, so we're going to cook the mushrooms on the stove.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm going to chuck these on.
Yeah.
I'm going to go put it on full whack whilst the chicken's cooking.
Yeah.
Chuck a little bit of oil in there.
Yeah.
Just to get it going.
Yeah.
And then we'll put some spinach in there as well.
Okay, spinach with in the end.
Yeah.
Right, perfect.
A bit of wilted spinach.
And then that's pretty much it. We've got nothing else to do here.
Okay, I think she's ready.
Come out, Sheila.
This is going to be roasting hot, so you've got to be careful. Chorizo's a little bit well done, but
Yeah.
could have done giving it maybe
The
a
more
stir.
charcoal, the better, I say. What about these
Looks good.
mushrooms? Are we going to switch this off?
Yeah,
We
well,
get to-
that's all done.
Perfect.
Do you want a little bit? Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to plate this up. I'm
Okay.
very excited about it. Fantastic. Let's get some serving equipment. Maybe.
Dish a little bit of this up first.
So let's get another. Are you going to be okay with that spoon? I found one. Here we go. Let's And it's still piping hot. This is awesome. And this one actually looks a little bit like rockle crumpling. It's like a Hungarian, well, they like kind of like layer up the potato with egg and sort of like cheese. It kind of looks like layers. It's really nice. And salamis and chorizo and stuff. Anyway.
Do we have a spoon with a...
Without the holes?
With no holes.
Oh, that we can do. You want the juices as well?
I think they're, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
Thanks.
No worries. I should have given you options.
Right.
How silly to assume.
I might use that as well, just in case.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so what is your kind of like usual portion size?
Good question. Going back to like being specific, if my goal in the day is like 1,200 grams of carbohydrates,
yeah,
then I'll spread it throughout the day. So
Okay.
try and obviously like have porridge in the morning, like 400 grams, and then come dinner time, you're probably looking at about 400 as well.
Okay.
So if I know the well, you should know the carb content
Yeah.
of what you're eating. So
Yeah.
I'll try and get around that mark.
Well, I mean, you're studying it, so you'd definitely be the best person to ask or to know. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing.
Go for it.
It's a real shame you can't smell this, but I'm gonna tuck in once you're done. I can't be experiencing this firsthand by myself. Since this is the second time, only the second time you've made
Only the
this
second
meal.
time, so hopefully,
The Performance Kitchen is an experimental space, so.
hopefully it's come out good. Okay, I think that'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 more scoops.
A little bit more. I just can't help myself.
So when I asked you about portion size, what you really meant to say was a mountain?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't got my scales out,
I like
so
that you've been really like, yeah.
who knows?
I feel really underplated. Okay. I'm dying to tuck in, so I'm gonna go in. Okay. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of everything, which might not actually be possible, but
Expecting big reviews.
yeah. Of
I'm nervous, actually.
Are you?
A
No,
little.
don't be nervous. Oh, okay. This is going to be really embarrassing. I'm going to take a really big mouthful. I'm going to do it again. Wow.
Why not?
Okay. This is too good. Going in. Yeah, this is amazing. This is so good. I might actually have to steal this recipe from you. I don't want to like toot your horn too much, but this is like one of the best things I've tasted in a long time.
Wowza, thanks.
Yeah, this is
Come out
delicious.
okay.
Everything's like marinated really nicely, and especially with this sort of juices soaking in with the potatoes, it's really flavorful. Smashed it.
Good.
And
Thanks.
the cheese is a nice additive.
Yeah. You're supporting that. Supporting the feta edition.
Oh yeah, supporting the fat cheese family. Love that. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. It's been
Thanks for having
amazing and a
me.
pleasure having you, and I've learned a lot actually, so this is amazing.
Cool, cheers.
Thanks so much. And check out more episodes of The Performance Kitchen by subscribing below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Yeah.